Hello there. It is a new week, so we have new vocabulary words to learn. So let's get started. Our first word here is bond. Many people feel a very strong bond or connection with animals. Okay, so a bond is something that you can have with animals, you can have it with people, and basically what that is a bond between people is a feeling of close friendship. Okay, and again, this can be between people. It can be you can have a bond with an animal, with your pet. Um, Animals can have bonds with each other, so it's just like a close connection, a feeling of close friendship with one another. Okay. Number two, suffered. A veterinarian treats animals who have suffered injury or illness. Okay, so if you're suffering, if you suffered from something, you felt pain or great sadness. So if someone has suffered from something, it could be something that is physical, something they feel, the pain they feel, or it could be emotional. It could be very, very upset about something, and you could have suffered from something or be suffering from something and feeling this overwhelming sadness or grief. So it really could be both. It could be a physical pain and it could be emotional pain, like sadness. Okay. Number three, intruder. Animals are cautious when an intruder invades their territory. So intruder, what do you think that might mean? Well, an intruder is just someone or something who enters a place without permission. That's known as an intruder. So like a burglar, if somebody breaks into a house, they're considered an intruder. If they break into a store, they're considered an intruder. Okay, they're entering a place without permission. Okay, number four, companion. A pet is usually a companion of its owner. They spend a lot of time together. All right, so a companion is just someone or something who spends time with you. So a lot of times we have pets that are our companions. I have a couple of cats, they are my companions. Um, and your friend is a companion, somebody who you spend time with. You enjoy hanging out with them, you enjoy seeing them, and spending time with them. So that is just what a companion is. Number five, enclosure. This ranch worker checks to be sure that an animal's enclosure is secure and safe. So basically, an enclosure is just an area that's fenced off and it's used for special purpose. So sometimes, like in this picture here, they're showing a rancher, okay, and there's a horse in an enclosure. So it's a gated area, it's fenced off, and it could be used for special purpose. For in that example, the horse maybe that's where he spends his day, where he gets exercise. He can run around the enclosure, but he can't get out. And no other animals hopefully can get into there too. So it's just an area that's fenced off and used for a special purpose. Number six, inseparable. People and their service animals often become inseparable. They are never apart. Okay, so basically, if someone is inseparable with another person, they're always together. So people or things that are always together, inseparable. Separable, that part of the word, separate is part of that word, means to keep apart, right? Inseparable, that in at the beginning means means like not. So inseparable, they're not separated, they're never apart, they're always together. Number seven, charged. This dog has charged or rushed at the ball that its owner has tossed. Okay, so this isn't like charge, like I charged my phone, I gave it more power. This type of charge can do with animals or people. It just means when you move quickly towards something. So it says if an animal charged at someone, it moved quickly toward that person. Okay, so like sometimes if you've ever seen bullfighting, sometimes they hold like the red flag or blanket out, cloth out to try to get the bull to charge at them. Okay, it means just to move quickly towards something. Number eight, chief. One of the chief jobs of an aquarium biologist is to educate visitors about sea life. So this word chief has a few different meanings. Some of you might think of chief as the leader of Native American tribe. in this instance, the word chief means if the chief part of something. So they were saying the chief. Let me just go back. One of the chief jobs of the aquarium biologist is to educate visitors about sea life. So one of the most important parts of that job is to do that. Okay, so if the chief part of something is the most important or largest part of something. Number 9, exhausted. This dog walker loves his job, but he will be exhausted or worn out by the day's end. So exhausted, if you're feeling exhausted, I'm sure we've all been there. Person who's exhausted is tired and they have no energy. They just can't do it. They are so tired. They have nothing left in them. They need to rest. And the last word, affection. This girl feels affection or fondness for the sheep on her family's farm. Okay, so in effect, when you have affection towards something, it's just a feeling of fondness for someone or something, sort of like you like them, you care about them. Okay, so that's what affection means. All right, those are your 10 words for this week. Go ahead and do the matching activity now. Let us know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.